week. The Ghana Book Publishers Association says its members are in serious financial distress, having printed some textbooks, and out of the 100 members they have, 10 of them have accounted for 15 million cedis worth of textbook that they printed in anticipation of the academic year. And they say those books have now become worthless as a result of the new curriculum. At a press briefing yesterday, President of the association, Elliot Ejari, said the situation would have dire consequences on many workers who depend on the book industry for survival.
UNESCO Global Education Monitoring Report, the policy paper 23, makes a very strong case that every child needs a textbook. Okay. Secondly, from all research that we have come across, it's said that next to an engaged and prepared teacher, a good and well-designed textbook is the best thing to improve student achievement. And it's not contested. It's not something that's contested. I mean, if you read any report from the World Bank on textbooks, it says that the textbook is the teacher's next best, the student's next best friend. Because when they go home, that's what they engage in. When they're doing independent study, that's what they're engaged in. So, I mean, this whole idea that textbooks are just an added on really is something that we took great exception to. I think that it's important that we emphasize that textbooks are very critical. Unfortunately, in our planning, the textbooks are not going to be in place at the same time as we are implementing the policy. But every effort is being made to make sure that the textbook get in early. That's a more reasonable way of approaching it than to say that textbooks are not that important.
You also still on impact. I mean, you make the point about some books that have already been brought in by your members, and you're saying that they are in distress. How much are we looking at?
Oh, what I'm talking about is the old stock that we have, because what it is that we have stock that we are going to sell for this academic year. Unfortunately, we are starting a new curriculum that does not need those old books.
Well, in response to their concerns, Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Bokwamangwa, said the publishers must find innovative ways of selling the books.
Well, the new curriculum comes with the key area in that curriculum is the pedagogy, or the approach to the teaching and learning. But as far as we are concerned, the content of if you take mathematics, for example, we will never stop teaching addition and subtraction. You know, the topics will always remain the same. So any material, you can even go online now and access some material. But once you have that material, as a teacher, what you need is the approach. And this approach is what we put in the training that we give to them, plus the resource pack that I'm talking about, which has all the samples as to how to teach and all that. So I think what the publishers need to do is to find very innovative ways of selling their materials.